Did anyone else's mom refuse to let them shower during their period? I honestly thought this was normal until I was 16. Growing up, my mom had one rule that she treated like it came directly from the government. No showers during your period. Not be careful. Not take shorter showers. No showers, period. The first time I got my period, I was 12. My mom sat me down and explained all these rules about becoming a woman. Most of it sounded normal. Then she casually added, and don't shower until it's over. I remember staring at her. What do you mean? She looked surprised that I even asked. The cold water can make you sick. I pointed out that we had hot water. She said that didn't matter. I asked why. She said, that's just how it's always been. That became the answer for everything. Why? Because that's how it's always been. For years, I followed the rule. It sounds ridiculous now, but when you're a kid, your parents are basically the final authority on reality. If my mom told me periods and showers didn't mix, I believed her. I grew up in a pretty sheltered household, and honestly, I assumed everyone followed the same rule. Every month, I'd spend several miserable days using washcloths at the sink while avoiding actual showers. I hated it, especially during summer, especially after gym class. But arguing never worked. My mom would immediately shut it down. You can wait a few days. Then, when I was 14, something weird happened. I was at a sleepover with 3 friends. One of them disappeared into the bathroom carrying a towel. A few minutes later, she came out with wet hair. I casually asked, you're on your period though, right? She looked confused. Yeah, why? I said, you just took a shower. Now all 3 girls were staring at me. One finally asked, why wouldn't I? I immediately realized I sounded insane, so I changed the subject. But the question stayed in my head. For the next 2 years, I kept noticing things. Girls at school talked about taking baths during their periods. Advertisements literally showed women showering. Nobody else seemed worried. Nobody else seemed banned. Then when I was 16, my biology teacher accidentally destroyed my mom's entire argument.